And interesting here is that it's really, really hard in the beginning to see the weak signals around any new technology. You look for them, you might start seeing something, and then suddenly it explodes. This can be a process of decades, especially if it's in infrastructure. It could be years or months or even weeks when it's a new mobile game, like Pokemon Go, for example. But it's this exponential expansion that is really, really interesting. And I'm sure that, YouTube is a great example of that, isn't it? You want it to be more exponential, I guess, but still, you're doing quite well, I think. But what's interesting here is that for me, as an entrepreneur and technology investor, I try to understand how I can use these things. How can I relate to this from a business perspective? And for me, it's a three-way process. First, of course, I need to analyze what's out there. I need to understand the field of technology and innovation in general. The second part of this is to assess the implications. How will it affect my business? Coming to the third part, to actually adapt to that new reality that I'm seeing. So, for me, I in my ventures, in my portfolio companies, in all of my different workings today, I try to live in this process, more or less trying to analyze, assess, and adapt to reap the benefits of any new innovation, technology, or gadget, actually. So I'm going to walk you through this a bit. To start with the analysis phase, where you have all these innovation, all these technologies that's happening around us today. It's really, really hard to get a sense of all these things. And I don't think that anyone has the capacity to actually take everything in. But if you're being a bit curious, try to listen to something, talk to someone, read a book, go to the movies. Science fiction is a great source of inspiration for me. Gather all these small bits. A little is a lot better than nothing. Don't expect you to get everything in and cover it all, but at least these small tidbits are really, really good as a start. So in my meetings with other investors, with researchers, professors at universities, entrepreneurs, policymakers, you name it, I get a sense of what's happening, what everyone is talking about. So I'm going to give you a top 3 list of the technologies that are top of mind for people right now.